Night closed in thick and heavy, and the forest seemed alive with whispers. The boy could feel the weight of unseen eyes pressing from every side, the hush of the trees broken only by the pounding of his heart. His grip tightened around the spear, its shaft worn smooth by sweat, its point still slick from past clashes. The air smelled of damp earth and blood, and even the wind carried a warning. He knew the beast was near. The rasp of its breath floated through the trees, low and guttural, vibrating in his chest. Shadows shifted, branches creaked, and then silence, the kind that pressed down like a stone. Every instinct begged him to run, but behind him villagers huddled together, clutching each other with desperate eyes. If he fled, they would die. He planted his feet and raised the weapon. The beast exploded from the thicket, its eyes catching the torchlight like burning coals. Taller than a man, black fur bristling, jaws stretched wide with hunger. It looked less like an animal and more like a nightmare wearing flesh. It lunged, and the boy thrust his spear with every ounce of will. The impact rattled through his bones, the sharpened tip biting into its side. The creature shrieked, not a sound of this earth, and snapped its massive head toward him, dragging him into the dirt with terrifying strength. The world became claws and teeth and the stench of death. Peer wrestled against it, muscles screaming, forcing the weapon deeper as the beast thrashed. Its jaws snapped inches from his face, hot breath washing over him. The villagers screamed but could not move, too frozen in terror to help. The boy let out a cry and drove the spear forward with the last of his strength. The point punched through its chest. The beast convulsed, a final roar shaking the ground beneath them, before collapsing in a heap that crushed the air from his lungs. For a heartbeat there was silence. Then came the villagers' cries, voices of relief, triumph, salvation. Torches flared higher, shadows leaping across blood-stained earth. The boy staggered to his knees, gasping, his hands trembling as he looked upon the lifeless form of the monster that had haunted their lives. He wanted to believe it was over, that their nightmare had ended. But then he saw them, two strange claw marks gouged deep into the earth around the clearing, far larger than any the slain beast could have made, fresh, sharp, terrifying in their size and precision. The villagers noticed too, their relief faltering, replaced with dread. Their eyes turned to the forest, to the darkness that seemed to breathe and shift. A sound rose from far off, carried on the wind, long and drawn out. Bare, a howl, deeper, louder, more haunting than the beast's final cry. The boy's victory was real, but the truth was undeniable. This was no ending. Something greater was still out there, circling unseen, and this time it had been watching.